Hello and thanks again for joining me for some more of The Last Caretaker. So in the last episode we powered up Sanctuary, our starting location, and we powered up and filled up the boat. Spent a fair bit of time in between episodes going around and dismantling everything in the station, well, almost everything. And today we're going to go through all the secrets in Sanctuary, or at least all the ones I've found. So if you think I've missed one, then definitely leave a comment down below. So the first one is here. So under this stairway, there'll be like one of these bed things here. And up here, you can either just grab this down or you can dismantle it. And then you're going to want to jump up here. And I'll pop my light on. There's a few bits and pieces to pick up in here. And we do have some blobs. Make sure I've got everything there. And we've got this little room in here with a few goodies. And a couple of bits and pieces to dismantle here. And I think that's about it in this one. So I'll quickly drop this stuff off. We'll recharge. Oops, I missed a couple of bits. Drop this stuff off and recharge the battery. I'll dismantle that stuff later. So let's shove all of that in now. Put our memories in here. And the food. Put that in there too. This one big gold we can drop in here. I will build storage later on. I guess we'll grab that out and dump that with the rest of it. Okay. So we'll grab a quick recharge. And then we'll head upstairs. And this is the next one. So probably going to want to get that out the way first. Just jump in here. Turn my light on. Come along here. There's a few bits and pieces to pick up here. And a few bits of, oops. Why aren't you picking that up? Alright. A few bits of steel here. And a couple of bits of steel down this end. Alright. We can hop up here. Bit of frame drop there. Okay, once we get up here, we turn around behind us, jump over here, and we've got more stuff up here, and a few more bits to dismantle here. Alright. And back down here. And we can go down here. And there's a whole bunch more goodies down here. A few more bits and pieces to dismantle. And some more down this end. Okay. So I think that's it in here. So I'll climb back up the pipe. And back out here. And I'll quickly dump this stuff. Chuck that in there. And I'll chuck batteries over here. Maybe I'll keep one on me. Okay, let's have another recharge. And we'll go for the next one. So there are a few different secret areas. We'll go up here. We'll go up this way. Now this is not one of them. This is actually the exit to one of them. We'll go up here. And that of course is the way in through there where we powered up. We'll keep going up. Could take the ladder, but we'll go up here. Alright. And as you can see, I have dismantled pretty much everything around here. Now there's not really much down there. There is a ledge down there. There's a few bits and pieces, but it's not really a secret area. Yeah. See, we turn on our light. Have a look down there. There is a few bits and pieces down there. It's a bit hard to see, but we'll get those. So we're going to come along. Where is it? Over here. Put that there just to remind me where it is, so we can come down here. And along here. And this can be a little bit tricky to jump into. Just watch out for sharks. You don't want to do this at night either. Oops. Pop our light back on. Okay, we've got some goodies in here. And I will dismantle this stuff while I'm in here because it's a pain in the butt coming back for it. Okay. So, from here, if we jump down here, we are back at the boat. And I do have shark noise. So let's get out of the water. Youch. It's not sharks, it's just those little thingies, the vampiric thingies. Alright, that's fine. Let's dump this stuff. So we got more memories. And we'll cruise back up. Okay. So, next in line, over here somewhere. Okay, so that was the stairs we just went down. So now over here. Alright, down here. You will find a bunch of stuff on this platform, which I've already dismantled. Now, I don't know if it's not really a secret, but while we're here, we'll take a look at this. Now, I've plugged in that sign, but it works whether it's plugged in or not, and you'll notice the power is actually coming out of it rather than going into it. But it won't charge you up if you're plugged into it. But what we can do, you'll notice it's got home and guest. If we grab out a ball, this is a blue one. So if we manage to score a goal, and I'm pretty shit at this, so I'm not going to spend too much time trying. Ah, just missed it. That was hopeless. Alright, but you can see how home is orange. Oops. And guest is blue. And I just can't get it. Anyway, we have a blue ball and an orange ball. So if you score a goal with the blue ball, it'll keep score in the blue for the guess, and if you score a goal with the orange ball, then it'll be the home team. But anyway, I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'll let you muck around with that. But if we come down here, actually we won't worry about that. We'll run along here. And we're gonna just drop down here. We have a bit of metal here to dismantle. And then we'll gently drop down here. Turn around behind us. Got more goodies in here. So more memories. Okay. Come across here, climb up this ladder. Yeah, this one here can be a bit of a bit tricky to get into. Missed. So you do want to watch out and make sure there's no sharks here when you're trying to do this. Let's try again. Missed again. We've got to get up a little bit higher. There we go. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff here. And go ahead and dismantle this. And that one. And let's just charge up with this one. Whoops. God damn it. Okay. All right. Grab that. Okay. My cable's there. There's a book here. All right. So, if we cut through these, or you could just drag them out the way, but I'm gonna dismantle them. Come through here, there's some batteries here. We don't want to dismantle these yet because we want to jump up on them. And see, there's some stuff up there. There's a ladder here, which we wouldn't be able to reach. If we dismantle those boxes, but there's more stuff up here. Grab all that stuff. And some stuff there. Oops. Grab that. And you can see there's our boat there. So you can see this area from the boat. It's kind of shines red in here. Okay. Then we can just gonna use a couple of these. And dismantle the rest of this stuff while I'm here because it's a pain in the butt to get back in here. Just use up some of these little batteries because I've got a few of them. Alright, let's do this. And we'll grab these boxes. Okay. So now it's back out here and it is dark, so let's get up the ladder. All right. Grab that. And we'll go and drop this stuff off and we'll get a recharge, I guess. And I will dismantle those before I leave as well. But we'll drop this stuff off. Charge up our health. That can go in there. All right.
Below deck, storage for tools, resources,
So now I think that's all the secrets that are outside up here. But you do want to go down all the ladders and up on the roofs and stuff. There's they're not necessarily secrets, but there are things. Okay, the next one, we come in here where these are, and I will dismantle these later on as well. I left them there just so you know where we are. We're in the room that's got the fabricator. There's a vent here and a vent here, so we can dismantle that, or you can just pull it down. Let's put our light on. Some stuff to pick up in here. Some blobs. Okay, so if we hop down here, and follow this along. And we've got some goodies here. And then we can jump down here. And that hurt, but that brings us back to the boat. Let's just charge up. Chuck all that in there. I won't use a grenade. Chuck that in there. Wrong room. We did a bit of a health charge. All right.
Secure clean documents. Unclamped before engaging in power.
And back in here again. And this time we'll go the other direction. Once again, this will come down to another exit. And you can either push this down or you can dismantle it. Yeah, this one is a one-way street. Can't get back up that way. It looks like we do have some critters down there. Watch out for. So we just head straight for the ladder. Get out of there. All right. And go back in here, and this time we'll go through this way. You could just drag that out of the way, but we want the experience and the resources. Yeah, we've got a little room down here. Some more memory stuff. And a few more bits and pieces to dismantle here. And back up. go this way. Alright, and this one is going to drop us in the water near our boat. And if there's no critters in the water, then we can dismantle that steel plate as well. But I think that's all of the secrets in this location. So we got quite a few memories. Got a ton of resources here. Grab all that. Okay. So that's quite a lot of extra resources just from those secret areas. Let me see. Did I miss any? So that was the one where we were in before. And I said you could see the boat through. Let me see. Pretty sure we got all of them. We did that one. We did the one where we came out of there. Did the ones on the ledges. Alright. Now, one other thing to note. It's not really a secret, but come back the way you first came in here. And it is dark in here because my battery downstairs is all used up. But quite likely you've taken the lift up and down. But there is a whole series of ladders that go all the way back down to where you started. And there will be stuff. There's a couple of robots to dismantle and a few bits and pieces to pick up on almost every platform. So it's worthwhile going for a trip up and down those. But that is probably going to do it for this video. So if you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.